got one of these store-bought archery targets and the center has been worn out from long hours of archery practice, there's a way to rejuvenate them and reuse them and give them new life so that you can use them for the next season without having to buy a new one. Of course, you'll need your old target, some type of strap to hold it back together, some contrasting paint, and a cardboard that you can make some type of template out of. So what we're going to do first is we're going to disassemble this, and this one I've already repaired before, but you'll need to cut the fabric that holds it together so you can start to slide these out. But you don't want to cut all the way through, just because doing so will make it harder to get it back together. So I will leave the front together so I can put all these pieces back together. But what we're going to do is we're going to take them out and then we're going to rearrange them so we've got more solid pieces in the middle. And by doing that, we're going to create a much stronger surface for our arrows to strike when they hit the target. All right, with this outer portion cut, you can slide it off, or you can push all this material out, and then start to rearrange it. You see that over time these have been cut, so what I'll start doing is I'll start rearranging them. I'll take them, separate them, put some in the back, some on top, almost like I'm shuffling cards. So I'll spend a little time just rearranging these to create a more random hard surface in the center. So with the stack rearranged, I've oriented the front of the target on the bottom. And you can see that I've got this split open here, but it's still connected down there. And I'm going to file these in until I build the whole thing back up again to where I can strap it back together. So there can be some casualties to this process, and they have just pieces that are too far gone to really put back in here. So all in all, I've lost 5 or 6 different pieces, but they're ones that were in the center that have been damaged. So you can stack them in the top. The target will get slightly smaller, but over time your aim should be getting better to where you don't need as big of a target. So now that I've kind of got them oriented the way that I want, I'm going to make them as level as I can on top. Pop them down flat on the table. And then I'm going to take my strap and strap it back together nice and tight. Okay, now I've got a pretty dense, solid surface to be able to use for target practice, but I've got no target. So that's simply done with your 2 contrasting cans of spray paint. There's your new life to your old archery target. This is actually the third time this one's been done.